Our ship has been destroyed and we've been left stranded on a Rimworld. We're forced to start a new life in the form of a settlement called Nosewood. We found friends amongst the mostly violent locals, even as our populace was stricken with the plague. Will today bring more horror, or will we finally have a success? Welcome back to Rimworld. We are a little bit further ahead than we were. I have let the game play a little bit. People are still building up here. This should be done pretty quick there, actually, though. So we'll have a little area we've built in a little bit here, and then we'll have this area kind of blocked off. So they should be going through this area where there's some traps, which will make it a little bit easier if they come this way. This area is up here still open, but we'll deal with that later. We just got a quest, actually. A friend needing help. Purple Swan, chief of the Red Hair Toxo, is requesting a favor. His friend Christian Wool Alberts is interested in learning about other cultures. So we actually have a, this was a refugee that we are currently hosting. So let's go ahead and host them. Now we can get either a low shield and some silver, a psychic shock lance, and some Glitterworld medicine. Ooh, that actually, what? I actually do want to I think I'm going to take that one because I get the Glitterworld medicine. Where is there a fire? Okay. Our conduit shorted out a little bit here. Can you put that out, please? Thank you. We don't have batteries yet because we still haven't unlocked them. So let's go ahead and bring him in for that stuff. And looks like he has arrived. Let's see what he does. Okay, so he's a mechanic, but all he can do is patient and bed rest. Are you kidding me? So he's just not allowed to do anything. Okay, so he's incapable of all work because of the quest. Okay, so he's basically just gonna chill in here, but we do get some pods. Did we already clean those up? Whatever, okay. So he's gonna be here for how many days? 16 days. He's basically just gonna chill. I don't even think we can, oh, we can in fact draft him. So if something happens, that's fine. But we got the stuff, so that's pretty cool. We do have a variety of people and things falling apart. What's new? And people are idle, okay. Well, let's go ahead and set this up. Make some more stone blocks. Is it, oh, it's just him. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't work. He just exists. That's fine if he's idle. Okay, so I was chilling here and it looks like Venka, who asked to stay with you, is turning against you. It seems she had this treachery planned all along. So it looks like she's gone into combat mode. Let's go ahead and bring everybody around here, including you. I think we can draft him. I mean, it would make sense. I think everybody else is fairly far away. Let's get him down here anyway. And, okay, let's go ahead and melee attack. Come on. No, wait, no, you, and also melee attack. I really prefer if you didn't hurt him too much. It looks like we won, and also that really sucks because that means she's dead now. Well, we're now down a person. That kind of sucks. I was not aware that she was going to, well, I mean, obviously I was not aware that she was going to do that. Let's see here. Let's actually, who do we got for construction? Let's make it so that construction's a little higher on the list. Additionally, I want to note here, these anima trees, you'll see this red boundary right here. If there is a building within that boundary, I believe it's not as effective. So, yeah, it would interfere with meditation due to being too close. So if you're not planning on using something for meditation, then you don't care, then it doesn't matter. But if you are, then this is a huge boundary. It's like for nature people. I don't know. So here's something interesting as I was perusing in here. Look at this. This is the, what is this called? The room stats display. So if I have hover over Hughes' bedroom here, it says impressiveness 3, which is awful, wealth 261, which is impoverished, and goes down to space, beauty, and cleanliness. And it's got a little thing that says that if it's got an asterisk next to it, it's important for this type of room. This is kind of new because you've seen this information before. I haven't. But this has been updated, so it looks like it will tell you what's important. So for like the bedrooms here, everything's important. But if I scroll over here to the kitchen, only cleanliness is really important here. If I scroll over here to like this storage room here, nothing is important. That's actually really cool. Like the barracks here shows what's important. I don't know, just really cool. Now we do eventually, because as people go up in the like, you know, like the royalty stuff, as people increase, you'll want better and better rooms. These are rather small rooms compared to like what they're going to be asking for. So that's something to keep in mind, but I don't think it's that big of a deal at the moment. We have a lot of people, we have at least one person that's supposed to be working. It's currently not working because we don't have anything for them to do. Let's go ahead and do that. We do need to take care of some of these trees. So trees burn. I think that's a stupid statement, but it's true. And unfortunately grass and stuff burns too. So if we have a fire, we're gonna have a problem. So what we actually want to do, one of the things I do want to do, I don't remember exactly what the fire burn spread is. I think it's like 3 or 4 blocks, but it can in fact jump over things. So I want to make sure that I put some floors in these areas so that if there's a fire out here, it can't get inside. We want to do that around our entire base. It's okay, like there's these areas which this is just basic, this is just slate, for example, and it'll be okay to walk, like to leave those open without any flooring, but areas like this, we want to make sure we have something so that if the fire does start outside of our base, then it won't spread. Now the problem is our base is mostly open right now, so we want to get this kind of enclosed in, especially these food area, because what they'll do if we have any enemies come, they will come and burn our crops. We want to make sure that doesn't happen because it's bad for a variety of reasons. I want to make sure when I start doing this that I've got all of these with the removed roof area. That way they can continue to grow. These areas in the middle can have as much roof over them because we don't care, but the crops themselves need to have open areas to grow. So yes, we're gonna be doing that. Ooh, we got a raid going on here. So it looks like we've got we have one person coming to, we're only one. I'm actually really surprised that we've only got like 1 or 2 people showing up at a time. In fact, most of this has just been one person, which is weird to me. I don't know. And I want to actually, one of the things I'm going to do here while we're waiting for them to do their thing is I'm going to go into zones here. Yeah, I'm going to go into zones and we're going to change area 1. Now area 1 is going to be our inside area, which is just going to be where people go when they need to stay, well, inside. So let's manage these areas and let's rename this as inside base. And we'll do this when there's things that need us to be enclosed. And so right now I want to keep our little guinea pig inside until wherever this person went, till they attack. What are they? We might want to just, they've got a club, but maybe we want to punch them a few times and I don't know, maybe capture them. Ooh, and we get a solar flare. Nice. All right, so they are beginning to come over here to fight us. A whole one of them. I'm thinking we're gonna do a melee attack rather than letting them shoot, because I'm gonna hope that we can knock them down rather than, of course, trigger is, okay, we did actually manage to take care of that. So trigger is down, not because he's like suffering or anything, but because he's a wimp. We're gonna actually let's turn Hughes's bed into for prisoners, and we're gonna capture this person. That seems so mean to turn that bed into a place for prisoners, but here we are. So let's go ahead and get everybody inside. Trigger will need to be healed Like I said, he's a wimp, so that's the reason why he went down to begin with. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here and we're gonna recruit. And I think we don't quite have enough psi focus in order to use this, but I don't know. Hang on, let's see here. Very little resistance remaining. Now they're part of the kinship. So if we look at our factions here, the kinship of Amsano, I don't know, is a savage tribe. So regardless of how good you leave this, like if this person here, we wanted to release them and they were really healthy, it wouldn't matter. We will never get a increase in our hostilities. They will always be hostile towards us. Like relations will never improve. So because of that, there's really no point to sending them back. We could sell them if we wanted to, if like it was particularly bad, but I think we're going to be okay. So we just need to get rid of the resistance and heal up Trigger here, since he's being all sad and stuff. Where is our healer? Okay, looks like we've got another new quest here called the Deserter, and it says Petronella Corticos, I guess. A royal guard is calling from nearby. She has deserted the army of the Royal of God as being hunted by a loyalty squad. She wishes to join you at Nosewood. So if we do this, we're going to become an enemy of the Empire of God. And I actually don't want that, because the enemy of God is actually, we're part of that Shattered Empire. So, well, not really part of it, but I'm actually going to go ahead and just ignore that. That's kind of unusual for me. I normally don't just kind of ditch quests like that, but because we want to kind of stay friends with the enemy of God, because they're actually pretty useful, and they're one of the few things that if you're friends with them, it doesn't really decay ever. So that's actually really good, because you will always have a friend if you're managed to actually become friends with them, and they will send relatively good things to help you out. So totally worth it. Really, Trigger? Really? So let's see what happens here if we actually use this psi focus here on the archer, because I've never used it before. And it looks like, did that actually like help us out? I think it did. I think it lowered her resistance by quite a bit. So that's actually really, really useful. Are we very, very, very damaged? Not particularly happy with us right now. Oh yeah, see? Psychically suggested that she drop her guard, so that's really kind of nice. I really need to give her like a nickname or something, because Biquego? I don't even know. Bara is just fine. We're gonna call her Bara. In fact, we're gonna nickname her Bara by the time things come back around, so I make sure that I can actually not screw her name up and call her something inappropriate, because we all know that that's exactly what would end up happening. Okay, so we actually have another quest here called Helper Lending. So somebody from the Empire of God wants us to send a colonist for 10 days. Now the problem with this is we only have 3 colonists technically, and if we lose any one of these, we're going to be in trouble. So we're just going to ignore this for right now. We're not going to actually do this, but we would either get honor, goodwill, or we would get some cool psychic training stuff. It's just because as of right now, we're so limited on people until we get like a good like 5 or 6 people, and Wool here does not count because he's only here for a little bit. In fact, I think he's leaving in 10 days. So, and he doesn't really do anything anyway. So we're not going to be able to send him. And I want to make sure I have all of my people, because we don't have the abilities quite yet in order to get things going. So another request is we have defense for hire. So a knight says that there is a group of pirates, or 3 groups of pirates from the Hammer Crabs have been harassing his caravans, and he wants to send them a challenge message and attract them to ourselves. So basically we'll have looks like a scavenger gunner and then 2 similar sized groups, and we can get a whole bunch of stuff. This would actually be fairly useful to do. So we'll have 5 days to prepare, only 1 person, and then additionally probably 2 more groups of 1 people. We might be able to capture some of them as well. We can get a shirt, which is fine. Goodwill or honor. Now honor will increase your title, which I don't want to do right now because as you increase in titles, they get more picky about like what food they want, where they want to sleep, and then get little whiny babies. So I don't want to do that. But the goodwill would be really useful because as we increase, I think if we go into 75, they'll actually start like actually helping us, and that would be really good for later on when things go crazy. So let's go ahead and accept this. Actually, we can wait on this a little bit. Let me wait a little bit on this, but I am going to accept it, and then we're gonna get attacked eventually. I want to make sure, I want to see if we can't maybe get this one here first. And maybe, because I'm trying to build some bedrooms and stuff, and I am actually working on our defenses a little bit up here. So let's start by seeing if we can't recruit this person in the next 6 days, and if not, then we'll just grab the quest. But then we have another 5 days anyway, so that would be great. Also, we might be able to get rid of this guy. Okay, so real quick here, we just got a transport crash, another one. It's all the way up here. I'm trying to rescue her. She is in fact part of another group, so if we rescue her and heal her up, she will be, well, she will be able to like get some points with them. So we're trying to do that at the moment, sending someone up there to grab her, though I am noticing we're gonna have a problem here because it's just too far away. So first things first, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna turn a little sleeping spot into medical. And I'm glad I sent her. Come on, go, 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 hurry, hurry. So far away, we only have 4 hours. So what I'm gonna do, oh, she's actually gonna heal herself. Are you kidding me? That's what those little crosses mean. Looks like still unconscious though. So let's go ahead and not capture, rescue. Yeah, it'll anger her faction, which is not what we wanna do. I wanna just rescue her. She's gonna live, right? Can we cancel that for a second? Yeah, no, that's just not good. Let's actually go ahead and turn this into non-medical. And can we please? Now the whole reason why I wanted to do this is I actually want to turn this to no doctor care or to no medicine. And let's go ahead and just tend to her while she's sitting right here. It won't help like greatly, but what it will do is give her the care that she needs so she won't die. Which is good. Okay, now let's go ahead and turn this one to medical and have her then therefore rescue her. She would have died on the way back because it would have taken too long to get her back to base. So that's a quick way of doing that. Looks like we've got a forced weather for Agnes. So looks like this person wants to perform a low power test of one of her ship's area attack weapons. A weather control system will force the weather around Nosewood to be rainy thunderstorm for 12 days. So looks like she needs our permission to proceed, but we can get some honor and some glitter world medicine, some advanced components, or a great bow and some gold. We could just ignore it too if we really want to. Rainy thunderstorm actually isn't too bad because if there's fire, then the rainy part will actually put it out, which isn't actually a bad idea. I'm thinking this actually might not be a bad idea to grab some of those advanced components. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to be suffering from some rainy thunderstorms from here on out. So yeah, weather controller machine has begun to affect the weather. This is going to be a little rough, but I think we will be okay. Additionally, there's the stuff that we require. Okay, so rainy evening at the midnight. Kruger here is feeling great, so she's off. She's all healed up. Moving real slow though, not entirely sure what that's about. Also, We just hit 0 resistance remaining, so now we should be able to recruit Bar here. So we just have to get to that point. Bara. Her name's gonna be Bara from here on out. I'm hoping that we do in fact manage to actually recruit her sooner than later, but the biggest thing is we only have a 19% chance, so I guess we'll see. Well, we finally have yet another raid here. This isn't even the ones that we're waiting for. It looks like we've got 2 people coming in from the Confederacy. We got 1 there. Oh, did the white over here is fleeing. Now we do have this person here. How are they bio-wise? Not too bad. Now these people are not, they're a fierce tribe, but they will, like, we could potentially rescue her and then like release her, which I think is exactly what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and do that. And this actually may be better off than the other one that we've been trying to rescue, because we've been having some, or trying to bring over, because really we have a very low chance. And we've been trying to improve like everything about this, but man, is she fighting me when it comes to actually recruiting her. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and get her all healed up, and, or him, that's a him. That was a her. I wasn't paying attention. And see if we can't, I don't know, maybe we'll reduce resistance. Oh my god, the recruitment chance on this one's even lower. Ooh. Well, we'll reduce resistance anyway and heal them up, and then maybe we'll release them. I don't know, I haven't decided. Finally! Okay, we have we jump over to here. We've got this shuttle, so let's go ahead and auto-load because we want to get rid of Wool here. We finally completed that quest. And that also means, though, that we do have the hammer crabs going to be showing up in very, very soon. Let's get that out of there. So we completed the quest, and we got, let's go ahead and jump up here. We got a psychic shock lance and also some glitter world medicine. So that is fantastic news for us. Let's bring those inside. We're having some issues with hay. Yeah, I see that they got rid of part of my growing area. What the heck? We're having some issues with just lack of people. Too much going on, lack of people, but we should have these guys attacking any minute now. So let's see what happens. All right, and there is our attack. We've got Harry the Illuminator. Oh no. So let's go ahead and get everybody drafted here. They are attacking immediately. I'm not entirely sure which direction he's gonna go. Are you serious? Not right now. What are you doing? We have problems. Get in here. No, draft yourself, grab your revolver. We don't have time for this. Stop. Don't even think about social fighting right now, you idiots. We have at least 3 enemies coming in here, and you're gonna social fight? Y'all are stupid. All right, looks like they're gonna come around this direction. So let's go ahead and come over here. It's probably gonna hit one of those traps. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so one down. Let's go ahead and unrecruit them, or undraft them for a minute. Gonna repair the slate wall. Okay. Don't go too far by and by. We have 2 more groups coming. I don't know when they're gonna be showing up though. Alright, so there is number 2. Looks like this guy's got a revolver. Let's get these guys ready. And let's see what happens additionally. Before I even do these guys, let's actually make sure that we feed our guys before we move on. That's not good. All right, and there's our third raid. It looks like the jet here is coming in from the left, so we need to be careful. Holy crap, that's not good. We want to make sure we don't accidentally hit our friends that are here, so we're gonna make sure, you know, we don't do that. Okay, that person's down. We do need to be careful because there is another one coming in from the left, and that should take care of this quest once Jet gets here. Officer, huh? Come on, let's do this. Looks like our trigger there. Let's take a step back. Okay, she hit the trap. That's good news for us. And she is dead. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and undraft everybody. Now, Ima here is in fact, like, we could easily take this person. Let's go ahead and just, let's capture them. We do have space in, well, one of our areas. Looks like our relations have increased from 12 to 27, so we have effectively completed that quest. Good job. We do need to make some new... oops, that's not what I wanted. I am gonna make a few new graves, so we have those available. These guys are healing. The hammer crabs are a pirate band, so we won't be releasing them. We'll be releasing her whenever we get there. We'll get a little bit of a boost if we do that. Okay, so at this point, this person is in severe pain, but not stuck here, if I'm not mistaken. They can actually go. So let's actually go ahead and I want to release this person and just kind of get rid of them. They are healing, but we will get a small boost with the Confederacy once we release them, and that's exactly what I want to do. The quicker we can get rid of them, that means we're not using up any of our stuff, and they are healed enough now that they can actually be released, and they should just waddle off. Bye. Don't mind the corpses as you leave. So at the end of the day, it looks like we have 2 prisoners. This one who we have a reasonably good chance of actually succeeding in recruiting. This one, which we may or may not, looks like the recruitment chance has gone up. That's largely because we have, actually, first thing that they note here, a prisoner was released, so that's good. Additionally, we got like a bed and stuff for them, so they're pretty happy about that at the moment. We want to, we have a few issues with like not having enough beds, like bedrooms I should say, so we do want to focus on getting some stuff like that done. But with the 3 of us and like 2 prisoners, that's like a lot, and our guys are not really responding well. So I think what we're gonna do is not allow anybody else to like come visit because they don't do anything, at least until we have a little bit more room for them. As of right now, we're just so busy, we haven't been able to research anything. We're just trying to survive. This is not good. This has been a little rough. We need more crops growing. We have some drugs that people can take, make them feel a little bit better maybe. I don't know. But I think next time it's going to be interesting to see if we can recruit either of these guys. I think Ima's going to be a lot easier, and I'm hoping that's actually going to help. Let's see, do you really need... Doesn't need to be treated. I think we're okay. And they're not being treated that badly. We do need to, like, one of the, the biggest issue at the moment is we are kind of still, because we're so close at the beginning, we haven't had a chance to really build up, and because things keep happening, we haven't had a chance to like build up. And this is, I think, the longest I've ever gone without actually getting anybody to join my group. I'm not pleasantly surprised. I am just surprised that we haven't had anybody like randomly join. We haven't had been able to recruit anyone kind of strange. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a table and chair in hopes that they will be able to eat eventually here. They're currently obviously unable to do that because I think they're, does it say? It does not say. Let's also give them a torch. That way they have reasonably good prison cells, and then once they eventually, hopefully, join. What is going on outside, yo? We've had forced weather for 8 days. We have 4 more days to go. Oh, please don't take out my cotton. Kindly, thank you. Do you want to join? Would you like to? I would be pleasantly surprised if you joined. Oh, come on, RNG. RNG, RNG. Well, I don't have it on fast forward, obviously. Dang it, we have a 23% chance though, so that's a little bit more than what you'd expect. We have a lot of resistance remaining on this particular individual, and I don't think we're going to be doing too well on this one because they are in a lot of pain right now. Like their mood is, it's reasonable, it's a neutral mood. Okay, yeah, but the low opinion of all of us, which is kind of hard to deal with since, I mean, there's not much we can do about that at the moment. We're not quite at the point where she can use her word of trust in order to lower that resistance, which is unfortunate. We're just gonna have to kind of deal with what we've got until further notice, I guess. I think they are building new graves, which will allow us to bury these 2 bodies, which will make people generally happier to not have to see those. We are a little short on wood. Yeah, we do need a little bit more wood. We also need a little bit more stone blocks. We are a little short on those as well. But overall, it looks like we're doing... Oh, we have a new... Hang on, go equip the revolver. It'd be better than using a short bow. So it looks like we've done fairly well. We managed to somehow survive this round, which is impressive. I guess we will see what happens next time. Hopefully we won't die. Maybe we will.